Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We're jumping right in. I'm using my favorite moisturizer, as you've seen in other videos. I just love it. It absorbs so fast and it has a lot of vitamins, so we gotta use those. Next is the Baby Skin by Maybelline. I'm so running out of it. This is my first tube, so it lasted me for a while and it does a good job, I guess. My oldie but a goodie 24-hour stay from Revlon, and using that dirty sponge. Oh yeah, blend it all in. I love this foundation. It's just matte, and I had to put 2 layers in, but it's usually a full coverage foundation and it does stay a while. Yeah, I'm using the Marc Jacobs as an under eye, concealer, brightener. I use the lightest shade, so I figured, it would work, and we all know how thick that foundation is, so, I think it works great for under the eyes. Just using a little brush and I poked myself, wow. Just putting it everywhere I want to highlight basically, and then blending it in with the beauty sponge. And it is a damp beauty sponge, you guys. The also popular Maybelline Fit Me Loose powder. Nikki Tutorials told me to buy it, so I did, and I was eyeing it anyway, so yeah. Just with my damp sponge, I'm just putting it under the eye and blending it away. I'm not really baking, I'm just wiping it off right away with a stippling brush. I am also setting my whole face with it. We're gonna move on to eyebrows. I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills in Ebony. It's like the dip brow with a thin little brush. All of my brushes came in a kit. I never buy single brushes, so none of them really have names for me to tell you what they are. They just, I buy them in kits. Most likely Morphe, something like that, Sigma. And then for concealer, I have my Wet n Wild Photo Focus. I use it a lot, and I'm just gonna clean up my brow. This will make them stand out and clean up the mess that you did. You want them sharp and crisp, I guess. So I'm bringing these back. It's a little Too Faced palette. This is one of the 3 that I came with. And I really like that bronzer. It's not too orange and it has a nice shimmer to it, so it's not really matte. If you were to flash a flashlight on my face, you will see some, I guess, particles, but it does a good job, yeah. I love this little Wet n Wild contouring duo for my nose. And then go ahead and blend that in. Here I'm wiping off the EOS lip balm. Yeah, take off all those dead cells off your lips. And she's back. I bought this palette and I've been using it like crazy, and I feel like I've been doing a lot of crazy eye looks. Sorry guys, but I like colors. Okay, you sing it. Whatever she's singing, I don't know. So this look, you guys, it's a lot of blending. Like I say in the video, I was inspired by this Zhavia. She's from The 4, this new TV show, which honestly, she was trending on the hot, I don't know, I think it was trending on YouTube, I guess, and that's how I found out, and I only watched because of her. Anyway, James Charles did this look on her apparently out of nowhere. I was like, what the hell? So I wanted to recreate it. Here's the picture for you to see what it looks like. And yeah, it's just a lot of purples. What am I looking at? Okay, that was weird. So it's a lot of, I started a lot on the crease, building up the purples like I'm showing you. And yeah, just a lot of crease blending, and I guess a lot of singing. But yeah, it's nothing interesting here. I'll just shut up and let you, I guess, watch me blending, which isn't that fun. But anyways, have fun. Okay, I'm back. So I am using my Wet n Wild concealer again to cut the crease. We want the center to be, you know, a nice plain shade, so we can go over it with some shimmers. So I just like to take a little angled brush. It doesn't have to be an angled brush, just any little brush. You know, put the concealer on it. You've seen me do this in all of my videos. I know it's getting old. And then just tap away the excess concealer with your fingertips just to blend it in. And now I'm just adding some more purple to the crease and on the outer V on the edge to bring it in a little bit. Like I said, it's a lot of blending. I have a tiny little brush, and we're gonna take the deepest purple and a little bit of blue and a little bit of black, like a little bit, and just putting it on the crease again to give it more depth and darken it a little bit. In the picture, she does look like she has a lot of black there with the wing liner, which I couldn't achieve. You'll see later. I just didn't think that it wasn't working out. Okay, whatever. And with the leftover on that brush, I'm just going over it, make it tacky for this next shadow, which it's like a yellow shimmery, I don't know, like a champagne-y, I don't know what to call it. And I really wanted to try this cute little infallible loose powder. It's like an eyeshadow from L'Oreal. And I'm taking that little tiny brush and just packing that in the center. Honestly, it's not as sparkly as I would have liked. I was expecting a lot more from you, L'Oreal. Wow, I'm kidding. I know I keep going back and forth with the eyes. It's just a lot. Here's my favorite eyeliner from NYX. It's Noir, the collection. That's what it's called. I don't know. And I'm trying to make a wing. I should have gone way thicker with it, to be honest, if I was like doing a replica of that photo. But honestly, this is more of an inspired look, you guys. Just with what is this? A makeup wipe? I'm just cleaning up the edges and then going over it with that brush I used for the Marc Jacobs under the eye, because it did have a lot of leftover. And the tiny little Too Faced mascara. We're gonna put on lashes so I don't go crazy with it. And you know it's not a Florencia tutorial without the Glow Kit by Nicole Guerriero and ABH. I love that palette so much. I use it for the inner corners, everything, just like high cheeks, nose, the bridge, under the brow, Cupid's bow. plain old lashes, nothing interesting here. I have the BH Nudes Palette. It's a blush palette, and I'm using like a little dense, it's not little, a dense brush. It's a round brush for the cheeks, kind of like a peachy look, which I really love this palette. If you like, you only need this palette for blushes, like that is it. You don't need anything else. I'm taking a tiny little stippling brush and going in with the white. And I just love this color. Like the white one goes well with me. I can't really use the tan ones, but you know, you can use those for eyeshadows, anything, if it doesn't match you. My tiny little MAC lip pencil. It's so sad. I think it's a strip down or something like that. I forgot what it was. I bought it like 2 years ago, and this is what's left of it. So I love lip lining the edges of my lip, kind of overlining them, and then going over it with my fingertip, like diffusing them in a way. And then I'm going over it with my concealer brush to clean up the edges. And this one is Trap from ColourPop. And I think that is it, you guys. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I hope you like my Zhavia recreation, aka James Charles, whatever. And yeah, subscribe and like my video.